Algebra half, lesson 116, page 363. Now, I like this one because 3 plus 3 is 6, so we got numbers there going on. Anyway, area of a parallelogram and a trapezoid. A parallelogram is special because it has these little arrows in here. I think your book uses that. The arrow inside the line like this means this and this are parallel. That's an arrow. This and this are parallel. That's the definition of a parallelogram. Because this and this are parallel and that, this length is the same as this length. They're congruent. This length and this length are the same. They're congruent. So to find the area of this, it's just like a rectangle. It's base times height. The only problem is I have 3 numbers on here. Which 2 do I use? So anytime you're taking area of a thing, the numbers you want are around the little square. Always. In triangles, they're around that. So this is the base, and that's the height. This is nothing. It's a slant height. It's a side. If you were going to do perimeter, it'd be 2 of these and 2 of these, and none of those. But if we're looking for area, wow, if I could write, area equals base times height. So it's just 15 times 6. Okay, and I'll let you do the math. Whatever the centimeters, feet, meters, bellas, whatever, they're squared. Okay, so if these are feet, the answer is in feet squared. And don't forget that's part of it. Okay, base times height. Now this is a trapezoid. On this little enchilada, because I'm into Mexican food lately, these 2 are parallel. These are not. They might be the same size, don't care, but it's not a parallelogram. There's a trapezoid. So the only way really to do a trapezoid, you cannot break it up into triangle, triangle, rectangle, because you don't know, you know the relationship between here and here, there's 5 difference. But you don't know if this is a 1 and a 4 or 2 and a 3, or, you know, you just don't know. Sorry, that's 15. There's so many possibilities, you just don't know. So when you're doing a trapezoid, you cut it in half as 2 triangles, and you add them together. Area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2, plus base times height divided by 2. So I have triangle number 1. There's a base. That's the height because it's always around that. Again, this and this, nothing to do with it as area. Perimeter, this plus this plus this plus this, but we're doing area. That and that are slant heights. We don't care. Okay, it's just base times height divided by 2. So 20 times 6 divided by 2 plus over here the top triangle. This is also a little thing like this. Base times height divided by 2. Now, again, because I'm lazy and I don't like big numbers, I am going to reduce. 1, 10, 10 times 6 is 60. Okay, plus I'm going to reduce. 1, 3, 15 times 3 is 45. Okay, 60 plus 45 is 105. If you get that. And whatever this is, centimeters, so this would be centimeters squared because it's area. Don't forget to divide by 2 on your triangles. Remember, it's base times height divided by 2 and base, same height, divided by 2. In a trapezoid, the height is a constant. The height is the height. Okay? So it's just one triangle plus the eye of the triangle. Make sure you don't forget. Don't forget to divide by 2. In a parallelogram, it's just base times height. If you want to make this into 2 triangles, knock yourself over. But you're wasting your time because you're going to get the same answer easier, just this times this. No divided by 2, this times, this times this. Base times height, not that. Base times height, not that. Base times height, around that. Not that. Base times height, no divided by 2. Okay? If you made the 2 triangles, they're the same. 15 times 6 divided by 2, 15 times 6 divided by 2, you're multiplying together. It's a lot of work to do something you don't have to do. So parallelogram, base times height. Remember, the height is always around that. Trapezoid, cut it. It doesn't matter which direction you cut it. You're still going to have base times height divided by 2 plus base times height divided by 2. Work them, add them together, answer.